Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Scorpio for the month of December, including late November 2022. So Scorpio, we are now just emerging or crossing into the sun sign of Sagittarius. So we have left your sign, and the element is fire, and you are in your second house of values, finances, all those sorts of things in this life that you value. And finance, of course, comes to the top there because that's something we always have to keep in tow. We have to keep it sorted, don't we? So let's see. The energy around is the Emperor. So yes, you have to be like the Emperor. You have to be strategic. You have to be diligent. You have to be disciplined about this next 4 weeks and get that, all your values, including your personal values, into order. And with the Emperor, it should be quite easy because he's quite a control freak, really. That's why he's done so well. But he's also very canny with money. So he gets to the top by those principles I mentioned and a lot of hard work. So just go on with that sort of energy. You will get everything sorted in your value system this month. This 4 weeks, I should say. Okay, where you are right now, Scorpio. 5 of Cups, and it's a Scorpio card. Someone from the past returns. Somebody, perhaps it's an ex-person that you fell out with, or that it ended badly and you didn't have time to explain yourself, or things just abruptly kind of ended. So it was awful, it was sad, disappointment, all those kind of things. Now this person may be thinking about you right now and thinking about their part in that, and they may contact you, but even if they don't, they're thinking of you. So it's a nice card to sort of feel like, oh yeah, I wonder if they will actually contact. In my experience, they usually do. But, free will and all that sort of stuff, Scorpio. So, let's see a bit more about this 5 of Cups with the influencing card and see why it's there. And we have the 2 of Coins. So that is literally the finance, isn't it? It's the finances. It's your ability to juggle. So by this card, we can see you juggling things really well. There's work, there's other things you've got going. You're probably doing courses, or so you're just juggling the household, juggling very well. So that's going to affect you all month. So already it's a positive nod to the fact that you're going to sort of get all this stuff sorted and organised this month, which is fabulous, isn't it, Scorpio? Let's see what was up for you in your birthday time and your season of your wonderful Scorpio. Defending yourself, sticking up for yourself, and sticking up sounds a bit sort of brash, but it's like just saying, oh, hang on a minute, no, that's not what is going on here, actually. And really, and because you were in your first house, that's, you sort of have more of a bit of a boost to your confidence, and you can sort of say, well, this is what I think, and don't bully me, or don't, just really defending your own stance on things and not being sort of pushed around. Not that you really would, Scorpio, but some of you sometimes just sit back and observe, and you're sort of quiet observers, and then you need to sort of speak up. So that's what should have been going on, giving your own authentic voice to, especially to people that like to sort of be a bit bossy and think they can run the whole place. Recent influences, yeah, 5 of Wands, yeah, feeling a bit held back, not being able to get things done, no, not a real flow to things. It's just constant obstacles, constant road signs, wrong way, go back, certainly gone the wrong way. Especially with the flow of things, like the Wands is usually fast-moving, free-flowing energy, but with the 5 there, it's sort of like obstacle, obstacle, obstacle. But it's sort of almost like someone's held you back. But, you know, you can find your other ways around the issues. And that's how you have to be creative, isn't it, Scorpio? So, we'll see what the rest of the cards say, and we'll see how it works out. The lesson you're learning. Yes, we're nearly at the end of the year. Yes, you've had a very busy year. Yes, you've put a lot of energy into everything. Yes, you're nearly over the line. Adrenaline will get you over the line, but you need to have a rest then. Okay? But yes, you will make it. Eventually. We always do. It's just the exhaustion that comes after the line crossing that's hard to bear. Okay, let's see what's happening in the near future. So when we're properly in the first week of Sagittarius, which will be next week. Oh, and you know, can't make a decision, not sure what to do. Going back and forward. It was, should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Take off the blindfold, put down the swords, open your eyes, make a decision, move on. It's not the end of the world, but just do it. Because it's one of those cards that just kind of, you sort of feel like your wheels are spinning, but you're going nowhere. And you won't get anywhere, Scorpio, until you actually go, right, this is what's happening. So there you go. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. And this may be unblock the blockage here. You've got the Ace of Wands. So it's like energy is there for you. You don't realise it, even though you're exhausted. But then again, when did you last have a holiday? It beggars belief, doesn't it? So you've got all this energy stored up, and you've got extra energy if you need it. So you can just get out of that bog or whatever you're in and just make that decision. You've got lots of energy to do it, lots of new beginnings coming that you're not even aware of. How others see you. Yeah, doing really well, top of the tree, organised, finances good, everything going well, sorted, no real issue there with job or money, but I feel like there are issues with the job somehow that you just need to, you know, make decisions on, etc. But everyone else thinks you're just doing fabulously, so there you go. Let's see what you're feeling positive about. The Scorpio Queen. So yes, the receiver, sitting back, saying very little, not speaking up, but probably should have if she didn't there, should have. Very intuitive, all the rest of it. That is you. It is your queen. Female energy, once again, Scorpio power. You should be proud of yourself. You know things will always work out, Scorpio. You know that inside. You know it more than anybody. I rest my case. Let's have a look at the outcome. The Two of Cups. Soulmate card. But it can also be something emotional that you're really attached to. It might even be a job that you want to do or something you want to do next year. Coming in towards the end, just before Christmas. There should be this energy here. Or, you know, family members coming back from, you know, wherever they live and work or whatever. But just a really nice feeling of, you know, being together with people that really understand and get you. It can be intimate. It can just be platonic. It doesn't matter. These sort of connections are really important for you, Scorpio, because you're quite choosy about your friends. Now let's just have a quick look at your message card. So it's a nice, easy looking. There's been a bit of an obstacle course, Scorpio, but you know, that's just life, isn't it? You'll get through. Beautiful, unconditional love. So that goes with that Two of Cups. To love means to cherish, to be compassionate, to be of service, to be tolerant, and to be wise. It is a free-flowing, positive energy. You can only feel this love by expressing it. The more you give your love unconditionally, the more your heart is able to connect with this pure, nurturing, universal force. Love is the true essence that sustains lives. Unconditional love. Thank you so much for listening. It's short but sweet this time, but you have a great month, and thank you for listening, Scorpio.